been quite a bit since I've done some ASMR, so I apologize. But we're here, and we're gonna keep it consistent. Things are getting better. I'm not stressed anymore about the car. We are going to have a great time together. Now I just need to remember how to do this. I am a professional. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm the most professional ASMR artist there is. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm here. I hope everyone is having a good day. I hope everyone is having a good day. I'm trying to think of what's new. I fixed my car. It's like not half-assed, but it's definitely not super professional fix. It's a DIY, but Reddit said it worked for them. So it's a Reddit DIY. So, if that means anything. Yeah. I start my new job. Do I not have the category on? Oh my god. Ridiculous. There we go. Yes, I fixed it. The car is working good. No smoke. No smoke, so I'm gonna say that's a win. That's a win. I'm gonna switch mics, actually. Can you hear me? You can hear me? Just while we're just chatting in the beginning, I think it'll be easier to use this microphone, and then I'll switch to 3DO when it's time for more traditional triggers. Just so I'm not going back and forth, and it's a little easier on my mouth tracking, even though I messed with, so I was playing with the mouth tracking for a couple hours, but it's more sensitive, so obviously my mouth is moving more, but it's not the best. And I'm trying. It's just so hard. I don't understand. Like, I'll have a setting and then I'll just tweak it, but there's no like undo kind of button when you set it. If you set it to that number, it's that number. And so that's also my issue, is where like I have it's decent, and then I'm like, okay, what if I change it a little bit more? And then I fucked it up. So that's where we're at on that. Oh, actually, I'm gonna add. Let me see. I'm gonna turn on VBridger, and you tell me. So VBridger is like an extension for mouth tracking, specifically facial tracking and stuff. So let me turn that on. None of my commands are on. Oh my god, I didn't mix it up. My Streamlabs isn't on. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible. Just terrible. Don't worry, I am a professional. Okay, I'm frozen for a second. Hold on. Okay. Am I doing it? Am I doing it? Okay. Okay. I turned it on, and now, can you tell the difference a little bit? I think my teeth are all fucked up. I fucked up my teeth. So, it takes a little bit more effort to open my mouth. But my face, like, it's moving more with me. I just don't. Is it a good difference or a bad difference? Like, should I turn it off? Maybe I should just turn it off. I'm not sure what to do. I think I really like that I can make a funny face, though. I'm like, I'm not quite sure. It's a silly face. It's a silly face. It looks good. Even though you can't really see the inside of my mouth, it's just all teeth. Arr. Cheese. It's just cheesing always. Yeah, it's stuck on the teeth. Stuck teeth. It's like I'm a ventriloquist. Ventriloquism. So, I'm not sure what to do. I guess I have to make my mouth big. And look, I can pinch my lips like, Yeah, I have to play with it more. I keep watching the same video over and over again, and it's not the best. I'm still not good at it. So, but I'll keep trying. I'll keep trying. So today I wanted to do some regular triggers, but I also wanted to read a story, a couple of books. I don't know if that's good. It's been a while since I've been in the ASMR game. It's been a couple weeks. But I promise there's less stress. I start my new job soon. I say soon. I get to start my job on February 9th, and I can have a consistent schedule. So I'll be working 12-hour shifts, but it's only 3 days a week. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so very much for the follow. Oh, thank you for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. Let me give you a shout out. Yay! Thank you so much for the raid, Melty. Welcome, welcome, welcome in, raiders. Welcome. Today we're doing some ASMR. So if you're ready to get cozy and hang out, I'm here for you. Welcome in. We were just talking about how my mouth tracking looks a little bit silly because it's stuck on my teeth. But don't focus on that too much. How about? My name is Koibiro Kitsune. You can call me Koi. All of my sweet strays and my friends call me Koi, and that kind of just stuck. That's my name now. Today I'm in my human form, my human disguise, my human body. And I hope you like it. Thank you so much for the follow. So we have a follow from Matt Piskor and a follow from Babakushka. So since this is an ASMR stream, I get to spell out your name and give you some kisses. Thank you for the follow. MATTPISKOR98. And thank you, Babakushka. BABAKUSHKA. I hope you had a wonderful time in Melty's raid. And Melty, I understand if you have to raid and dash. Take care of yourself. You sweet little bun you. Thank you for trusting me with your community. And I see some familiar faces. Hi Boogie. Hi Fuchan. Hi Glow. This is the best thing I could be listening to while building in Minecraft. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm not being chaotic right now. I'm being cozy. So I'm glad. Thank you for the daily hugs, Queen Glow and Ash. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I get up to get food. Ooh, that's Yilza in the toilet. Thank you for the bits, 20 bits. Ooh, you made that toilet in the toilet. I love that. That's so amazing. I love that. Oh my god. So handsome. Who is that handsome kitty? Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow. Hi fam. Welcome. Everyone's here. I promise to keep up with my ASMRs on Tuesday. Ah, who are you? Who am I? Who are you? This is my human form. This is my human disguise. I hope you like, because I'm probably gonna use it for a while. I'm probably gonna use it for a while, I'll be honest. Because I may or may not have something coming. An outfit change, perhaps. A personality change, perhaps. But I promise the username is not gonna change. I've decided I'm just gonna keep the username. It's not changing ever. Ever, ever, ever. I am still a Koibito. I am still your sweetheart. I'm just hiding. I'm just in my human form. Because if everyone walked around, if someone stumbled upon my cottage who wasn't cool, if some narc comes knocking on my door and sees a green kitsune, I might get in trouble. I might get taken away. I might getting experimented on. She's cute, Bido. Bido. True fucking nerds, Misho. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Koibito backwards, that's me. Odie boik. Odie boik. Odie boik. Odie boik. Odie boik. Wow, 3 stream streak. Wow. Thank you for the streak. Odie. That reminds me of Milo and Otis. Otis. When we streaking in the chat. When Blockbuster was still a thing. Ash has a 15 stream streak. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. True fan right here. I like Blockbuster. I don't know of anything bad about Blockbuster. Please feel free to enlighten me. I'm always open to learn new things. I'm getting us chained up. Who's getting chained up? When Blockbuster was still a thing, I would rent the same movie every week. I would return it into the slot and then pick it back up again. Excuse me. I was a kid, so I didn't know what renewal was. I also remember watching Sailor Moon, but I can't tell you what happened. There was a Sailor Moon on VHS and the old Hello Kitty cartoons. Yeah, exactly. What? You're going to sleep right now? You're going to sleep right now? I'm upset. No sleeping. Not allowed. Not allowed. Nope. Nope. If you go to sleep, I'm leaving. If you go to sleep, I'm graduating right now. If you go to sleep, I'm dead. I'm done. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That's insane. Yeah. Toxic VTuber relationships. The only thing with the tracking, though, is also... Well, not the only thing. One of the things with the tracking, though, is now when I drink water, it glitches like crazy. Thank you for the hydrate. But look how crazy. Look how crazy it gets. Okay, just kidding. Now it's not doing it. I look like a friggin' idiot. A freaking dumbass idiot. Can they also invent headphones that don't squeeze my head so much? Like when I wear glasses. I would like to wear glasses while I stream so I can protect my eyeballs. Because I have sensitive eyes. But then when I wear them with headphones too long, it squeezes my head, and then there's a lot of pressure, and it hurts so bad. Oh. This is what real hydration looks like. In-ear monitor. Yeah, so I should just hook up a surround, like a helmet, instead of the helmets that have the beer cans. It's a helmet and it's like a speaker on each side. And then I can hear it and wear my glasses. That makes sense. If that's not, we could make money off of this. We could totally make so much money off of this. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah, beer can, but headphone. Not the double ad. I'm sorry about the double ad. I can't stop the ads. True. Thank you, Mod. I'm so sorry. I would turn off ads if I could. But alas, I cannot. And I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't want to force you to subscribe. If you don't want to, I understand finances and all that. But if you want to, you can sub. That's all I have to say. T. Let's go. Oil Prince. 100 gifted in the chat, so no one has to have ads. That would be lovely. That would be quite lovely. And also, if anyone could help me, I am so stuck at 960. I cannot get to 1,000. No matter how hard I try, I do not know. There's a yawn counter now. I just made it right now. Right now. Maybe I should put a toot counter too. And I'll put on the silent but deadly ones. No, I won't do that. I don't need to draw that kind of attention again. It was fun for a little bit. It was a different time. If the people who've been here since that time, they know, they remember. They remember. We laugh about it, we move on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Old times. Old times. Farts long past. Farts forgotten. Legends. Myths. Toot ghosts. Gone in the wind. That's all you have to know. Now I'm only stinky in secret. Only stinky in secret. I changed my diet a bit, so I'm decently less gassy. So basically I just used to toot a lot. Yeah, I think so. I still stinky ass bum. Thank you for the follow. I can try to make dinosaur noises. But since this is an ASMR stream, I get to spell out your name and give you some kisses. And then after the kisses, I'll try a dinosaur noise. Thank you for the follow, Stinky. Thank you, Stinky. Dinosaur. Rar. If we're doing like 2000s, 2010s, cringe. Rar XD, nuzzle nuzzle. Rar XD, nuzzle nuzzle. Here, let me put in all the emotes I can remember using back in the day. I love dinosaur. Rar means I love you in dinosaur. Do you remember that shit? Thank you for the follow. I know people still do this. It's crazy. Thank you for the follow. Is it Krolzig? Krolzig? Let me know how to pronounce it. Since this is an ASMR stream, I get to spell out your name and give you some kisses. So thank you so much for the follow and welcome. KRULLZIEG. Thank you. I appreciate it. Too lazy to find emoji. Yeah. My favorite one is, I do Hold on. I found it. I do this one all the time. It just automatically goes onto my keyboard. I love that shit. Look at that. My favorite. My favorite. Oh, how about this? Boobies. Boobies. Tell me you didn't do that. You can't tell me that I'm the only one who did that. No, not the on-screen titties. I'll turn off the chat. And then they won't know. Boobs. You never did that ever. I wonder what it's like to be confident. How does that feel? Boobs on the calculator. Shee. Boopy. The other day at work when it was snowing, I wrote boobs in the snow next to the dumpster. I wrote out boobs. And since I'm leaving my job in a few weeks, I've been secretly writing boobs anywhere I can and waiting for people to find them. Because what are they gonna do? Fire me? They wish I would stay. They wish I would stay. One of the best baristas they got. Okay, no, that's too confident now. Too confident of me. I'm being snarky. I'm being arrogant. I'm not the best barista, but I'm pretty good. I'm pretty fast. I got good milk texture. If you know what milk texture is all about. Milk texture. Milk texture. I know the difference between a macchiato and a cortado. A macchiato is not the Starbucks drink. A macchiato is the traditional Italian way to have a macchiato. It's a 2-ounce drink, so it's 2 shots of espresso and a dollop of milk foam. Macchiato translates to stain, and the milk acts as the quote-unquote stain on the coffee. A cortado is, think of it as an extra small latte. Your cortado is going to be a 4-ounce drink. 2 shots of espresso, 2 ounces of slightly steamed milk. But aside from the volume of liquid that makes it different from a latte, the temperature is going to be different as well. It's going to be a little bit cooler than a latte. Not as hot, still warm, but it is meant to be drank right away. So as soon as it's served, you're able to drink it without burning your mouth. A latte, when you steam the milk, it has, I would say, when you're done steaming the milk, you want it to look like wet paint, a wet paint texture. It's fluffy, but not too fluffy. It's slightly steamed, whereas a cappuccino is going to be extra foam. A flat white is not the Starbucks flat white. The Starbucks flat white is just a latte with a circle as latte art. A flat white is actually no milk foam at all. So it's in order from no foam to extra foam. Flat white, espresso, steamed milk, no foam. Latte, espresso, steamed milk, a little bit of foam. Cappuccino, espresso, steamed milk, a lot of foam. I want that shit to be bubbly. But some places serves a wet cappuccino versus a dry cappuccino, and some people serve a dry or an extra dry cappuccino. What does it mean to have a dry or a wet cappuccino? First of all, a wet cappuccino is bullshit, but people still serve it, and so it's a little bit, only slightly little bit more foamy than a latte. Only slightly. Instead of regular. When someone wants it to be dry, that means it's extra foam. It's a latte. Exactly. It's a fucking latte. It's a fucking latte, and don't let anybody tell you different. But so it is basically a latte, but if you do it right, this texture is still a little bit different than a latte, because it's slightly more foam, but not as much foam as standard. More foam than a latte, but not as much as standard. It's as someone messed up a latte a bit. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what that is. It's like Hot Pockets, all pizza. Exactly. Okay, class, can you tell me, with all that information, can you tell me what a dry cappuccino is? When someone wants their cappuccino dry, what do they want? What do they mean? Anybody? No. True, that's funny. Okay, did not absorb anything, that's fine. So a dry cappuccino, it's extra foam. Extra foam. And when you pick up the drink, it'll feel light as a feather. That's how dry the milk is. But the milk is still gonna fill your cup. So if I have a 16-ounce cup, I want to see, when I open the cup, I want to see it full of foam. More foam, because air. And when it's dry, you get more of the coffee texture, flavor. The espresso will be more prominent in a cappuccino because there's less actual milk, like, diluting it. So, more espresso flavor, foam, fun texture. Yeah. And one of the number one things I can tell you, you must remember, there's no such thing as an iced cappuccino. If someone tries to order an iced cappuccino, judge them hard. They're fucking stupid. They're stupid. There's no such thing as an iced cappuccino. It's an iced latte. Shut the hell up. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read that. I didn't read that until right now. That wasn't directed at you. I'm an asshole, and I'll make sure you feel dumb when I serve you the coffee. No, I'm not a jerk about it. I kind of just look at it and let it go. Got him. Okay, class. Does anybody here know what an Americano is? Oh wait, before we move on to Americano, let me backtrack. What is a cafe au lait? Can anybody tell me what a cafe au lait is? I'm looking at you, Matt. Yes. En français. Pretty much it's coffee with milk. And when you order that, it is mostly coffee there's a difference. It's gonna be coffee and steamed milk. Try not to confuse that for a latte. A latte is a shot, at least one shot of espresso. Standard is usually 2. So it's espresso and milk. For a cafe au lait, it's going to be mostly coffee and some space for steamed milk. I wrote coffee in French because I panicked. Yeah. Because a bunch of places just give basic ass instant coffee. Yeah. Yeah. Well, now that we... well, good panic. I still understood. It's okay. But yeah, so it's regular house coffee, drip coffee. Drip coffee being just normal coffee. When you order a coffee, you get a coffee. Drip coffee, it drips out. Room for steamed milk. But not as much steamed milk as a latte. Maybe an inch or 2 of space in the cup for steamed milk. And now, an Americano. An Americano is espresso and water. And you may think that might not taste good, but it's fucking smooth, okay? It's fucking smooth as fuck. If you have the right espresso, it's fucking delicious. Iced hot, that shit's smooth. Smooth. What does that mean? You know how someone's like, oh, that bourbon or whiskey is smooth? So, espresso typically is really bitter because it's extracting the coffee is ground extremely fine, so it has more surface area for the water to run through. So it's going to extract the most amount of flavor and caffeine, and that's going to have a bitter taste, a little more bitter than a coffee. And so, but some people really like it because there's crema. I won't go into crema quite yet. When you mix it with water, whew, smooth. It's not for everyone. I don't love Americanos all the time. It depends on the espresso. And if the ratio is correct. Because sometimes your Americano is too watery. Why do people like bitter? I mean, I guess it's everyone's flavor preference. So most popular standard coffee, like a coffee that you would get at McDonald's, Dunkin', the gas station, like hotel breakfast, continental breakfast, stuff like that. A lot of people are going to have and or order a medium or dark roast. And you would think that's like more bitter, but when you cook the bean, when you roast the bean a little bit more, or you can say, some people say burn it. When you burn the bean, it gives it a more chocolatey taste, and people really like that. And now, not all coffee is going to taste like chocolate. Of course, depending on what roast you get, you're going to have different flavor notes. You can get a lot of fruit flavors. A lot of, you can have like honey or granola or peanut flavors. And yeah, so that's why dark or medium is the most popular and the go-to, because pretty much everyone's gonna like that. It's like bitter, but not too bitter. Bitter, but not acidic. The espresso is a darker roast. It's simultaneously bitter and acidic. So espresso just has a complex flavor, I would say, that I have a little bit of difficulty from describing. What espresso can extract that coffee does not is a crema, which is kind of, don't quote me totally, but like how I can best describe it, it's kind of its own foam. Instead of a milk foam, it's its own coffee foam. And the crema is like the sweet oils of the bean. Quote pen ready. And when you mix the crema and the coffee and the espresso, it just And why do people put it over water? Why did that become such a popular drink? Why would you think, why would I want watery coffee? Well, America, and why is it called an Americano? In, I don't know which war it was, but in one of the wars, the soldiers had a shortage. American soldiers had run out of regular coffee, and they only had espresso beans / espresso coffee grinds. So again, espresso is more concentrated, it's finely ground, so you can extract the most flavor, or not most flavor, most caffeine. So it has a stronger flavor. And so to kind of cut that and kind of make like a fake quote unquote coffee, they just mixed it with water. They say, well, what if I just mix espresso with water and make a coffee? And there came the birth of an Americano. Thank you for the follow. Since this is an ASMR stream, Americans water things down to make them cheaper. I mean, I guess so. But it is a legitimate drink, and people do enjoy it, and you can get a really good, it's pretty good. Since this is an ASMR stream, I get to spell out your name and give you kisses. JUST_CALL_ME_ELO. Thank you for the follow. Americans call French fries because the guys from Belgium talk French. Exactly. That is a true fact, yes. They were actually Belgian. That is correct. Yeah. Still delicious. And it flows off the tongue better. It does. One syllable is easier than two. Belgium fries. French fries. Which is better. Now I made that part up. And so. Okay, next we can talk about pour over coffees versus automatic coffee makers. What is the flavor and taste? And what's the difference? For me, it depends. It depends. How good is my latte art? Not that good. I think I have nerve damage in my left arm. So I'm really shaky. So I'll make it. I'll make it. I'm right-handed, so I'll make the art with my right hand while holding the cup in my left. I'll finish the art. It's so pretty. I go to put the cup down. I spill the cup. It happens every single fucking day. But sometimes on a good day, it's pretty good. I can't make a Rosetta, but I can make a heart or a monk's head. A monk's head's easy. It's that dot that I was talking about earlier. Or a nice little feather. I never learned how to do a Rosetta, and I've been a barista for a little over 5 years. Because a lot of the cafes I worked at prioritized efficiency, speed, and quality, but not art. And so it's my first time. I've been at this cafe for about a year. It's my first time where I can really like slow down and do it. And so I did pick it up, and I could make a heart before, but it wasn't as good. And now I've perfected my heart. Pour over coffee? Yeah, I bet it was. The thing about pour over coffee is what makes it taste better. I mean, it's ritualistic. It's made with love. Someone put the time and care into making that cup, and you can really taste it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. An automatic coffee can taste good. A lot of us get them from when we buy them out, and that's like standard making coffee. But sometimes not every place cleans out their thingy, the thing that holds it. What's it? Oh my god, why am I blanking on the name? The carafe? No. Shit. So whatever holds the coffee, the pots. The pots. Am I a barista? Am I a fucking barista? Not everybody cleans their pots thoroughly or every day. That sounds gross, but it's true. Not every place scrubs it decently. And so that can affect the flavor. I mean, they'll rinse it. I hate eating out. You don't like to eat out? Noted. I love eating out. Yes. I mean, some people do like a hot water rinse, a couple hot water rinses, and call it a day. And technically, that for food safety, that does technically kind of count because of the temperature of the water, like over 180, maybe 200 something. That can count as sanitation. Some people do the hot water rinse and the there's like chemical pods, like sanitizer pods, and that works. But sometimes it really just needs a good scrub because it can still crust in there. And some pieces are difficult to wash. So if it's not always cleaned, or if it's like an old pot and you can't get all the nooks and crannies, no matter how thorough you can't get it, you might not be able to get all the nooks and crannies if it's like a metal pot, not the little individual glass pots, the big metal gallon jugs. Those are tough. Like the little pour spouts that you get at the gas station. Those are tough to clean. If there are no bugs, I don't mind. Exactly. I love it. Not picky. So that's why some people can prefer a pour over, because it is a crisper. It's clean every time. It's clean every time. You clean the glass every time. There's no nook and crannies to avoid. It's fresh coffee filters each time for each one. But it's clean, it's fresh, it's good. For a pour over, you can grind the coffee beans right then and there versus pre-ground. That's always going to taste a bit better, because when it's pre-ground, the gas. So beans fart. There's a lot of gas that comes out of a bean, and when you grind it, it kind of lets out its natural oils and flavors that kind of just sit and air out. So it's not going to be as tasty as if you keep it whole bean and grind it when you need it. Pour over, tasty. If you ask someone at a cafe or restaurant to make you a pour over, absolutely do not put milk and sugar in it. That's fucking bullshit, and will judge you and be upset with you and talk shit about you when you leave. A pour over is also, but some people do prefer to make pour overs at home, and you can, but okay, so that's complicated. You can put milk and sugar in it. That's fine. But when you do it at a cafe, it's traditionally supposed to be made to, it's made for the purpose of experiencing the coffee, tasting the flavor notes, which come out with the way it's extracted during a pour over. And a different grind size, a different volume of water, a different temperature of water, a different volume of coffee in the filter versus like another. All of that affects the flavor. So when you go to a cafe and you make them work their butt off to make you a pour over, don't insult them with heavy creams and the sugar. Enjoy the coffee flavor. Taste the notes. Coffee is a science, yes. Yes. Okay, and I'm gonna be right back because I have to pee. God damn it, Anwa. Hello. I'm back. I'm back. Tastes so sweet. Make a latte. There's nothing wrong with making a... Some cafes do stay open late at night. I mean, there's people who work at night, so they need coffee. And there's nothing wrong if you have decaf at home. There's nothing wrong with a sweet treat in the evening. A decaf latte is a good sweet treat. But if you can handle your caffeine at night, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't believe in decaf? Some decaf is really good. As like I'm saying, a sweet treat. Delicious. Mmm. Ha. I bought this candle. Out. So at my cafe, sometimes there's vendors selling their handmade products on the weekends. And during the holidays, there was a candle vendor. And I got the label on this candle. This candle's called Smells Like She's Reading Smut Again. And it smells really good. It smells like it's warm but citrusy and sweet. And it has a wax seal on top. It's really pretty. And it's a really nice jar. Do we want more coffee facts? Coffee fun? Coffee? Does anyone here know the difference between iced coffee and cold brew? Iced coffee, and cold brew. One has ice. They both have ice. At least one have ice. You're not totally wrong. They both have ice. They're both iced drinks. What is... I assume cold brew is made cold, ice is made hot, then chilled. That is correct. That is correct. And cold brew is brewed longer. It's said that pirates, I think Asian pirates, can't remember, but pirates accidentally invented cold brew when their coffee got wet and it sat for a while. So, cold brew is extracted with cold water for a long period of time, and it's going to be extra strong. Since it's extracted for a long period of time, you want to have a coarser ground. Otherwise, it's going to be way too acidic. A coarser ground, so it's ground coffee, but with less surface area. Opposite of espresso. Espresso, quick extraction, 25 to 30 seconds, extra fine to extract the most caffeine it can in a short amount of time. Cold brew, coarse, least amount of surface area for ground coffee, extracted over the longest period of time to get the most caffeine. Yeah, but I'm calling them pirates. Maybe it's like merchants. I can't remember. I remember reading it was like somewhere in Asia, the sailors did that. But maybe I'm wrong. Probably. Maybe I made the whole thing up. Everything. This whole entire talk about coffee. I may just go stick my nose. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. A title like the Vikings did, that's true. Yeah. And so, cold brew can be extracted. It depends. It depends on your ratio of coffee to water and what your flavor. So you do it depending on flavor, but you want to brew it, let it sit for at least 12 hours. Anywhere between 12 to 24 hours is a good extraction for a cold brew. Iced coffee is Ash is correct. It is basically making like a pot of regular hot coffee and pouring it over ice when it's done. And cooling it, and that's your iced coffee. So one is going to have a stronger flavor and a stronger amount of caffeine. What some people do after they make their cold brew, depending on the ratio, You can brew it where you don't have to, it's not a concentrate, and you can drink it right when it's done, or you can brew it as a concentrate that you need to dilute when it's done. Yeah, delicious. I used to be such a cold brew girly, but now I don't know. These days I'm a matcha girly. I like matcha. But I've also been drinking a lot of chai as well. There's a golden chai that we serve, and I'm a pistachio milk girly these days as well. I'm fortunate enough to be able to have pistachio milk without it coming out of my wallet, because pistachio milk is so fucking expensive. Chai is tea. It's tea. But typically it's a kind of tea with a lot of spices. Not like green tea or chamomile. It's gonna be a spiced tea. It could be, commonly it's a black tea base, but sometimes it's like red tea based. There's pink chai, there's golden chai. Typically, or commonly, it's black tea. You have black pepper, clove, sometimes licorice, ginger. You can have warm spices, or you can have bright spices. It just depends. Chai comes from India. At my cafe, we don't really have a traditional. We do have chai bags for a more standard cup of tea. But we make chai lattes with concentrate. That shit is gas. It's so good. So it's like, chai is trendier now in that way in cafes. So it's like sweeter, creamier. Yeah, it just means tea. Yeah, it's tea. But it's like the special blend of tea. In America, we refer to it as like that specific blend of tea, type of tea blend is chai. We call it just chai. And so we do tea lattes, so it's like milk and chai concentrate. And we have a caffeinated one and a decaffeinated one. I've been drinking golden chai lattes with pistachio milk. And that sounds really silly. Or I do a golden matcha. Or I just do a pistachio matcha. Last month there was a pear sage cardamom syrup. And so I had a pear matcha latte with pistachio. That was gas. There was, the month before that, there was a brown butter syrup. So I had that with my pistachio matcha. That was gas. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. See? Oh, disregard that coffee notification. I totally forgot to turn that one off. I don't need the money for the car anymore. So far. That could change in the future. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. Sorry, I just noticed that. We also have a lot of fun with cold foams. We have a praline syrup right now. That's really good. I like it a lot. Praline latte. Tasty. But yeah, I'm fortunate to have as much pistachio milk as I want while I'm there. But I also have made friends there, so I can pretty much just drop in for a free drink now and then. And also my partner. My partner works there. And so I can be like, hey baby, bring me home a drink. A Dwinky Dwink. You know, the good stuff. And I'll still be included in like the discussions about syrups and stuff, because my partner is on production, and that means she works on the menu every month and the different syrups. And you know, for the last couple months we were rolling ideas off each other, so I got to be part of it. I know I'm not going to be paid in the future for this because I'm leaving, but it's still fun to talk about the flavors and bounce ideas and trying new things, because maybe in the future I really want a cafe. I don't see myself having the money with this economy, but it's fun to dream. It's fun to dream sometimes. It's fun to dream. Your vision board doesn't have to come true, but it's still fun to make. Yeah, if I get out of the grocery spending, yeah. If it's less than 150, it's good. If it's 100 or less for me, I'm good. But I went to the Asian grocery today, and I bought a durian. And I thought there was a deal because the sticker said $5.65 or something. It said $5.65, and I was like really excited. It only said $5.65. I was really excited. I was like, there's no way, that's crazy. So I bought it. I ended up spending $103 at the Asian grocery. I looked at the receipt. My durian was $5.65 a pound. Guess how much my durian cost? Guess how much my durian fucking costs? And it's all shell too. It's all the shell of it. It's barely the fruit. It's all shell. Yeah, just about $35 fucking dollars. $32. I'm fucking upset. I was supposed to go regular grocery shopping tomorrow, so I'm like, I guess we're getting cereal and frozen food and praying. Maybe I'll go to Costco and get a rotisserie chicken and some chicken nuggets, and we'll just survive on that. That are some, yeah. Well, durian has to come a long way. It's in season in Asia, but it has to coming all the way to America to appease all the Asian people here. It's tough. And I only bought it, I don't like durian that much. I think it's too stinky for me. Too stinky smell, too stinky flavor. But I bought it because I have some friends that just moved to where I live. Never had durian. So I wanted to make a durian smoothie because it's a popular as a beverage at these restaurants. So I wanted to make it then because we're gonna have a dinner party, and I wanted to make them something special. Hi Skipper, it's been so long. I also bought these fruit called star apple, which I had never heard of before. and it's purple on the inside, and the way the seeds are shaped is a star. So I'm really excited. Skipper, it's been so long. How are you? What have you been up to? Where have you been, Loca? Where have you been, Loca? I've been yapping for like ever. I'm sorry. Too much yapping, not enough ASMR maybe. I brought a couple of books to read for the stream. Maybe I should start reading now. I wish my hand camera was working. I need a new camera. But now I can't really do hand cam, and I have a stack of Legos I was really excited to do. Lots of workaholic. When are you gonna have a vacation? When are you gonna have a vacation? So this one, I like this book a lot. It's very short. It's just like a little like coffee table type book, you know. It's called The Little Frog's Guide to Self-Care. And the illustration is a frog with like a mushroom hat. So it has a mushroom on top. And each page, the frog is wearing a different pair of heels. And they're so slay. So slay. So slay. Oh shit. Accidentally hit a button on my goddamn monitor. Shit. Okay. So this is called The Little Frog's Guide to Self-Care. Self-care for hard times. And the illustration is the frog sitting with it's like sitting, and its elbows are on its knees, and it has its face in its hands, looking kind of bored but sad also. And she's wearing these like pleather or latex chunky heel boots. They're really cute. If household or self-care tasks feel too big, try doing them halfway. Sometimes when we're really struggling, something as simple as making your bed can feel like a challenge. To take a little pressure off while still giving yourself even a small feeling of accomplishment, try just straightening up your bed instead of fully making it. And it shows the frog sitting at the edge of her bed, and now she has pink sparkly knee-high heel boots on. If your house is a mess and it feels overwhelming, start by doing just one thing. This could be tidying up one room, or it could be something even smaller, like clearing a table. Little accomplishments add up. So when your mental health isn't at its best, try focusing on one small goal at a time to help you get to a better headspace. If you have dishes piling up and don't have the energy to clean them, soak them in soapy water until you have the time or energy. It will make cleaning them so much easier later. If you're feeling lonely, try writing a letter to someone who has had a positive impact on your life. It could be a relative, a friend, a teacher, coworker, or a loved one who has passed away. In parentheses it says, you don't have to send it to them, but you can if you want to. Unparenthesis. Taking the time to sit down and appreciate someone in your life is an easy way to bring a little sweetness and comfort into your day. And in the picture, the frog is writing a letter, and it says, "Dear dogs, you give me hope." It's really tiny. Hold on. "You give me hope. I try to show as much love and excitement for life. Hope to try." I might not have read that correctly. It's really teeny tiny. If you want your day to feel a little more special, pick some flowers and display them in a vase, or draw yourself a warm bath and add some petals to the water. If you want to build a better relationship with your body, try thinking it. Think the parts of your body that you use a lot, or the parts of you that you judge the most. Maybe give yourself a little hug too. If you want to build a better relationship with your mind, try adjusting your self-talk. Even if it feels weird or inauthentic at first, over time, you'll likely start to see a difference in the way you treat yourself and in the way you allow others to treat you. In the picture, she's looking in the mirror and she says, "You are beautiful." And her reflection says, "That means the most coming from you." If being kind to yourself feels impossible, try to find love and compassion for a younger version of yourself. Sometimes thinking about little you with love and compassion can be easier than feeling that way towards your current self. If you want to go a little deeper, try writing a love letter to a version of yourself that was struggling. Imagine if that version of you could read the letter. What would you want to tell them? This can be a powerful way to connect with yourself. And the letter she wrote says, "Dear 12-year-old me, I love you, and I am so sorry that the frogs at school bullied you. You did not deserve that. I wish I could give you a hug. Love, older me." If you have a hard time prioritizing yourself, try to set aside at least 5 minutes a day to create an intentional moment of me time. You could even reframe something that is already part of your day, like drinking your coffee or tea, doing a skincare routine, reading a couple of pages of a book, or sitting outside. Bonus points if it's without your phone. Ten affirmations to remind you of the magic that you hold. If you're building a healthy relationship with yourself and working on adjusting, your self-talk affirmations are a great place to start. It's so brave of me to exist. It's so brave of me to exist. I'll say it one more time and you can repeat after me or say it in your head. It's so brave of me to exist. The next affirmation says, "I'm going to be nicer to myself." You can say all these affirmations after me, or just listen. You can write it down, you can whisper it, or you can think it in your head. I'm going to be nicer to myself. I'm going to be nicer to myself. I am going to be nicer to myself. The next affirmation is, I am as worthy of my dreams as anyone else. Don't be such a negative Nancy, Mister. I am as worthy of my dreams as anyone else. I am as worthy of my dreams as anyone else. I am as worthy of my dreams as anyone else. My body works so hard for me. 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 Magic always reveals itself when I'm willing to see it. Magic always reveals itself when I'm willing to see it. Magic always reveals itself when I'm willing to see it. You are very magical. Yes, you are. I am worthy of safe and healthy relationships. 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 Femme, it's okay to exist. There's nothing wrong with existing. You are allowed to exist. Your existence is valid. The next one is, I am allowed to feel the emotions that are moving through me, and I am allowed to let go of them when I am ready. I'll say that again because it's long, but I also need to take a water break real quick. I am allowed to feel the emotions that are moving through me, and I am allowed to let go of them when I'm ready. I am allowed to feel the emotions that are moving through me, and I am allowed to let go of them when I am ready. I understand. I am allowed to feel the emotions that are moving through me, and I am allowed to let go of them when I am ready. Thank you for the daily hugs, pow pow pow. Pow pow pow. How are you? I don't know if that was 3 or 4. Oh my god. I'm gonna say I'm sorry. That burp was just for you. That burp was for you. Oh my god. Are we being good or are we being bad? Oh no, this is the good one. Okay. What would you like to be called? Are we saying good boy, good girl, good kitten, good puppy, good stinky, good boy? Good boy. Thank you for being here. You are such a good boy. You are such a stinky boy. You're such a good stinky poopy boy. You're such a stinky poopy doopy boy. You're such a stinky diaper baby boy. I'm sorry, I'll be serious. Good boy. Good boy. Thank you for being here. You are such a good boy. And then we are doing the next affirmation, and this one says, I will be gentle with myself. 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 The next one says, my trauma does not make me any less lovable. My trauma does not make me any less lovable. My trauma does not make me any less lovable. My trauma does not make me any less lovable. Okay, and the next affirmation says, I am going to treat myself the way I would treat my best friend. I am going to treat myself the way I would treat my best friend. I am going to treat myself the way I would treat my best friend. Okay, and I think that was the last affirmation. Now, this section is allowing and encouraging yourself to find magic in the world around you. With everything going on in the world, it can be easy to forget about all the little things that make life on Earth so special. Tiny miracles are happening in every moment, and tapping into them can change the way that you see the world around you. Have you ever sat and quietly observed a garden before? The longer you look, the more life you start to see. Tiny, intricate worlds begin to reveal themselves. And suddenly, gardens feel so much more alive than they did before. I fucking love gardens! I fucking love gardens! Thank you for the follow. Since Vlad von Shadstein. Disrespect our surroundings. Since it's an ASMR stream, I could just spell out your name and give you some kisses. Thank you for the follow. I think you get extra points, channel points. Me when I garden. Simple things start to feel extraordinary when you look at them with curiosity and wonder. And the frog is saying, I can't believe pine cones exist. Can you believe that we get to live on the same planet as fireflies? That alone feels like a reason for celebration. Or have you ever considered how surreal it is that we're able to have animals as companions? Even though we don't speak the same language as them, we are able to find ways to communicate with each other. And sometimes those bonds are even deeper than those with other humans. Loving the hair and happy Friday Tuesday. There's Tootie McTooterston. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad. What do you think? Do you guys think I should keep it? Keep that color. Keep the hair. Let's pretend you have some choice. I would like to know your opinion. New year, new hair. Kawaii Koibito. Thank you. So I made this version of the model to resemble as much as I can to myself in real life. But I haven't put on the piercings yet. When I have time, I'll add the piercings. But I have 2 nose piercings, one on each side. One side is a stud and one side is a hoop. And then on one of my ears, I have a few extra piercings. And then I do have like a sternum tattoo, but I don't think I can really add that on this. But yeah, the moles are real. They're not really moles, they're more like freckles, but they're my like more prominent freckles, so they're real. Ads, BRB, no. No ads. No ads. And I cut my hair myself, so it's choppy like this. About this length, and I do wear glasses. I do wear glasses for real. I think I've yawned at least like 3 other times, so I'm just gonna put 5. Thank you for the daily hugs. Daily hugs. They make me feel warm and fuzzy. As we grow up and our understanding of the world starts to form, it's easy to stop wondering. Why are some leaves green while others are purple or red? Are snails born with shells? Why do some flowers bloom at night? Of course, with the internet, we can find answers to all these questions within seconds. But letting yourself think about it first can help you stay curious, and it might even spark a genuine interest in something you've never really thought about before. Try to find something that you love and look forward to in each season. The way that the air smells in autumn, or how the winter months give us the opportunity to cozy up and go inward. The way that every spring it feels like this world is waking up from a deep sleep, or how summer is always so vibrant and full of life. Finding ways to embrace each of the seasons gives you something to feel good about any time of year, even if it's small. Try going outside with the intention of just being... Shit, let me start over. I'm surprised I haven't stuttered more. I usually have a lot of trouble reading out loud. Dyslexia or something. Try going outside with the intention to just be present. What do you hear? What do you see? What does the air smell like? What do you feel? How do you feel? Allowing yourself to find magic in the little things is one of the sweetest ways you can interact with the world. When you look for it, you'll find it. Things to remember. All immersions. All emotions serve a purpose. Sadness, anger, grief, joy, awe, serenity, and so on. Although some emotions are less fun to feel than others, that doesn't mean that they are bad. Part of being human is feeling a wide spectrum of emotions throughout your life. They'll all come and go, and even if it's hard to believe in the moment, the hard ones won't last forever. Your progress is... Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Soul Dragon. Since this is an ASMR stream, I could spell out your name and give you some kisses. So thank you for the follow. welcome. And welcome back. Thank you for the daily hugs. Right now, I'm reading The Little Frog's Guide to Self-Care. It's a cute book. Thank you for the daily hugs, everyone. They make me feel so warm and fuzzy. Your progress is not diminished by your setbacks. This section I'm reading right now is Things to Remember. Despite how it may seem, there is no perfect formula for life, and everyone around you is, for the most part, figuring it out as they go. Oh, thank you. I'm in my human form currently. But what do you think? Should I add the ears and tail to this form? This color? The most sassy kitsune? I've been pretty good this stream. Nothing too suspicious I've talked about this stream. I've been pretty good. I've been pretty say-so this time around. I know that's not always the case, and I know it might be hard to believe, but I've been really good today. Insert thighs. Let me get all up in there. You better put those thighs away. We had a hot coffee teacher, but that was about it. The ears and tail, yes, ma'am. Yeah, I may look. I'll try it. I'm working on. I'll give you a little something. I am working on another look, but I'm scared because I kind of like this look. And what if I'm working so hard for the next look, and I just end up sticking with this one? Then what am I gonna do? Then what am I gonna do? I don't know. My VTuber, my choice, that is correct. My channel, my choice. I think what I am not good at is a theme, lore, etc. I kind of just like to be however I feel in the moment. Does that make sense? Like, I know like VTubers are popular because a lot of them are characters. They play a character. But I don't like doing that all the time. I feel like I can just be a person who dresses up their model however they feel like in that moment. Human tuber? Gasp! Blasphemy. Put that away. I mean, I might change to a different color tomorrow. Or a different outfit tomorrow. A different version tomorrow. I might be a puppy tomorrow. Puppy tuber. I feel like puppy ears would be really cute on this one. Puppy ears would be cute. Kisses are so expensive. I know, it's just like inflation. I can't really do anything about it. I have to keep up with the times. I have in order to keep this cottage running, have enough food, have enough candles, blankets, firewood for everybody. I need to start charging extra for these kisses. Okay? But I can't afford them. Time for kisses. Come here. These kisses are just for you. I have to squat after my kisses. What the fuck? What the fuck? Also, Glow, pick a color. Pick a color. Glow, pick a color. Garnet. Well, I tried my best as that garnet. Shit. Hold on, I'm messing with it. I'm messing with it. Okay. These are just for you. These are just for you. Just for you. Come here, Glow. Let me turn on my other microphone for these kisses, actually. Okay, and now I have to do fucking squats. I'm angry. I'm angry. I don't want to do them. I don't. I'm upset. But I will do them to raise money for the cottage. Okay. I forget how many I put. Ah, shit. Now it's gonna be all glitchy and weird. It's gonna be all glitchy and weird because of you. It's all glitchy and weird. Look at. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like I'm actually doing them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 10. I'm hungry. I think now I need a snack because of all that hard work I just did. Okay. To be fair, yes, you do hear the chair. To be fair, I do have a knee injury. So I have to use it a little bit because I overexerted myself today. It's not that bad, but it still hurts sometimes if I exerted myself early, like if I did a little bit of labor or hard work or workout earlier, then it's a little sore around this time. No, I actually have to do them to like help condition my knee, so because I forgot. I can't believe Offers Taco. I can't believe. I didn't talk about it. And okay, I'm gonna be real. It happened like almost a year ago. It's literally fine. It still hurts. It still hurts. It's okay. It's literally fine. I just had to use the chair for this time, and I'm sorry for cheating. I'm sorry for cheating. All right. Don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. I tore everything in my ankle, and it took you. Yeah. And like, it didn't feel like when they did all the X-rays and the MRIs and whatever. Like, nothing was broken. It was just a really bad bruise. And it just hit it in a funny spot, and it just really hurt. Anyways, I'm gonna get a snack, so I'm gonna be right back. Oh. Understand. Okay, be right back. I'm back. And I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat for the rest of the stream. You're welcome. And I have a seltzer. It sounds better on the other mic. Well, usually it does. I fucked up today somehow. Eat a takimas. Did everybody eat their food today? Mm-hmm. What did you eat today? Pizza mukbang 1. When I get $100. Wow, yum. Lots of good foods in here. If I got $100 right now, I probably wouldn't eat the pizza today because stream will be over by the time I order it. But if I got it right now, then before Fortnite tomorrow, I'll do a mukbang pizza. I'll either get like a margarita pizza or like a build your own. Maybe like a Domino's build your own with like pineapple. I love pineapple pizza. Or, oh wait, I might get a Costco pizza because the Costco pizza is $10. I love the pepperoni pizza. Or I'll get like a cheese and add my own toppings. Wow, everybody's having such tasty food. Wow. Yeah, play with me. I'll be here the same time tomorrow. 6:30. Hot honey jalapeno bitch like that. I love hot honey, bro. Stuffed crust. Stuffed crust. I'll stuff your crust. I'm sorry, I don't even know what that means. I'm sorry. Behave. No. I saw a cute Silk Sun cosplay. But I haven't even played it, so I don't want to be fake. Keep it hydrated. I have a garbage plate right now. The other day I just made like a bunch of mushrooms and sweet potato and fish and broccoli. And I just like a big batch. So it's just all in one bowl. Yeah, I just need my vegetables. I either like a broccoli and salmon or a zucchini and tilapia. But I'm starting to not like big salmon as much. I might just stick to tilapia. But I love meat. What did I make today? What did I? I just had my garbage plates, like the broccoli and the sweet potato. I love sweet potato. I found out recently. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. I found out recently. Like 6 months ago, I was talking to my therapist. My therapist also has a special interest in like nutrition, and I was telling her stuff, and she's like, "It sounds like you eat a lot of nightshades. Would you try not eating nightshades and see if you feel better?" And I do feel better. But you know what nightshades are? Tomato, potato, bell pepper. They are the best flavor, deliciousness. I eat so much mashed potato. Potato, regular plain potato. Sweet potatoes are fine. Yams are fine. Regular potato, not fine. Tomato, not fine. Bell pepper, chilies, not fine, apparently. Which is most of my diet for most of my life. I mean, I can't eat cheese. I can't have egg. Now I can't have tomatoes. So all my curries are gonna have no tomato. All my sour soups, my Vietnamese sour soups, and my favorite Vietnamese crab soup, no tomato. That's bullshit. Tomato is a big part of it. No tomato pasta. What is my Italian girlfriend gonna cook for me? No tomato. But I'll be damned. I'll be fucking damned. It will be a cold day in hell. You'll have to fucking murder me before I stop eating ketchup. I'm never gonna stop eating ketchup. Fuck that. I don't care. I don't care if I'm gonna get heartburn. I don't care if I'm gonna be bloated and gassy. You're telling me, and pizza hurts extra because not the hill I died on. No. I like mustard, but am I really gonna dip my french fry in mustard? You want to dip your chicken nuggets in only... Honey mustard is good, but I'm the type of person... I can't just have one sauce. First of all, I can't have just one sauce. I need multiple sauces on my plate. I can't have one sauce on my hot dog or burger. I need to have multiple. Syrup is good, but I don't want it sweet all the time. I want the savory ketchup. Fried chicken, ketchup. Ketchup. Hello, sauce. Yeah, honey mustard is good, and like, I know, but I like ketchup. Sometimes, not all the time, it depends. Like, it depends. Wait, you didn't even let me finish. Like, okay, so there's a food truck every weekend. It has fried chicken, and they make their own house-made like spicy coleslaw. I don't typically like coleslaw, but this one is like mayo free, and so it's really good. So I put that. It's like a pickle spicy house-made coleslaw or they do like their own house made. They make all their sauces, so they have like a mustard that I like. Obviously, that's gonna have like the fried chicken's gonna have mustard or hot honey and all that stuff. But like, if I get a rotisserie chicken and I'm feeling sad, I have major depressive disorder. What do you want me to fucking do? I'm gonna eat ketchup sometimes. I'm gonna put ketchup on things I shouldn't. I'm gonna dip my potato chips in ketchup. Okay? I'm gonna put a rotisserie chicken on a sandwich with some ketchup. Sometimes. Okay? You cannot tell me that you don't have weird stuff that you eat. You are crucifying me for this ketchup thing, and I know you have some weird secrets. There was glass. No, not the peanut butter turkey again. Yeah, I put the whole rotisserie chicken in between 2 slices of bread, and I swallow it in one bite. It lubricated by ketchup. Damn. Sometimes I put ketchup in mashed potato. No, but like when I was younger, we used to have a lot of KFC, and I loved mixing the hot sauce and ketchup to dip it in. So, no, I did not see. Can you send me pics? PP pics? Cheesy pea pics? It's so bad. No, absolutely not. I will not. Never. Never. I will not do that. I will not do that. Or I'll call your Italian girlfriend. She cannot stop me. She cannot stop me. But, you know, I've managed. On a special occasion, I like, if someone cooks me something, I'm not gonna tell them to not. Like, if it needs tomato, put the tomato in it. You know? But I can't have it every day. But I've been doing decent with alternatives. And obviously I'm not gonna not use hot sauce, but I just have to cut down for the heartburn. But also exercise helps. So it's tough out here not being able to eat anything. It's tough out here. I put the yawn counter to 10 instead of the burp counter to 10. Not the ads. Subscribe to have ad-free stream. Subscribe. Yeah. For stinky boys in the chat. For all the stinky boys and girls and non-binaries in the chat. Please don't. Okay. Shall we finish our story? We're almost done. We're all on our own timelines, and there are no actual rules that determine where you should be in life by a certain age. Hold on, I gotta put my stinky food over there. Oops, sorry for coughing in your ear. Your thoughts aren't always true. Anxiety, depression, insecurities, and more can influence our thoughts in many ways. And it's important to remember that just because we think it doesn't mean that it's a fact. I bet you she sniffs people. I bet you she sniffs everybody when they're not looking. The process of healing is rarely linear, and it's okay to cry about something that you thought you had healed from. What? 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 Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da. Ill-mannered. Ill-mannered. Have y'all ever watched MILF Manor? Have y'all ever had that trashy reality show binge? Have y'all? No one in the chat knows what MILF Manor is. Do not talk about my mother. I don't even talk about my mother. Nobody talk about my mother. MILF Manor is a really trashy reality TV show, the epitome of garbage, of how terrible society is. You described touching boobs with me while my mom was listening. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, I do like touching boobie. That's different. That's different. I didn't know she was there until after. I love boobie. I ain't never gonna stop loving boobie. Boobie forever. 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 Boobie. Boobie. Anyways, MILF Manor. I'm sorry. Oh, did something happen? Booty die. So MILF Manor is a reality TV show where oh my god, I'm sorry. So it's a reality TV show. For the first season, I don't know how the second season went because I didn't watch the second season, but for the first season, the premise was these moms and their sons believed they were going to this, like, dream destination to be on their own reality shows, like to participate in 2 separate reality shows, reality dating shows. However, it turns out the sons and their moms were going to the same place called MILF Manor. These cougar moms are going after younger boys. These younger boys, well, they're men, young adults, and these young men are going after these cougars. They're not dating their own mom, but they're in the same house with their mom. They're in the same house with their son, and people are fucking. Chaos ensues. And there was this one episode I felt so bad. So there is a prompt where they each have to write like a deep dark secret on the wall anonymously, and they all read it out loud, and everybody would take turns guessing who wrote that. And one of the secrets was, I slept with my son's best friend. And when that guy found out it was his mom, he fucking literally broke up. He crashed out. He's like, I gotta go. He like ran away. He took off all his clothes and then he jumped into the pool. And he's like, I just want to be by myself. Nobody talk to me. Naked in this pool. And then you don't see him. And he was one of my favorites before this happened. He was a sweetie pie. It was still a weird situation that he was in. It was still kind of weird for him to be going after these moms. But like, get it if you want. He was a sweetie. If I could, I would go after a hot older woman. Understand? But some of these ladies were like old. Anyways, but I'm not trying to be ageist. The point is, he was really sweet. I thought he was going to have a wonderful, loving relationship. I thought he was actually going to have a good time until he crashed out and jumped in the pool naked. And then you don't see him for like 3 episodes after that. You don't see him for 3 episodes after that. He's literally gone. When he comes back around like the last 2 episodes where it's like the final, and it's like, oh, he didn't find anything. He has a new haircut. He has a new style. He's trying to get over the situation. But he's like, Mom, I will never forgive you. Get revenge, sleep with his best friend's mom. That's true. Yeah, they're in the same building. It's crazy. It's really trashy. I shouldn't have watched it, but I watched it, and it was fun. It was fun. It was fun to watch. It was like a dumpster fire. It's still fascinating. It's not something I'm interested in for myself. But it was fucking funny. I don't know. They're in a lot of awkward situations. It's so cringe. I don't know. It's like the same energy when like people who love listening to like true crime podcast, like deep behind the mind of like these serial killer murder podcast, deep dark stuff. It's like that, but like with this reality TV show for me. It's like, I know it's gonna be bad. I know it's garbage. I know morally bad. I watched it anyways. I watched the whole first season. I watched it with my girlfriend's older sibling because we're friends. That was our hangout, our weekly hangout for a while. We watched MILF Manor together. It was a good time. Gather all your best girlies, and drink or smoke weed, watch MILF Manor, have a good laugh, have a good cringe attack. You want to look away, but you can't. It is about that they're in the same building. It's just crazy. And then there's one guy who was like, he was like so in love with someone, and like I was like, oh, good for them. But then his mom was like, no, I do not want you with her. No, she's not good enough for you. And he's like, yeah, man, I can't believe my mom is telling me this. But then he listens to her. And that happened with, there's not that many moms there. So that happened with like literally everyone. And then he ended up with the worst mom because of her. With the worst mom. And everybody in the house hated that mom. Everybody in that house hated that mom. Y'all, should we have a Discord trashy reality TV show night? Boy moms for real. Boy moms for real. Should we watch MILF Manor? You know what show I really like too? It's also a reality dating show, but it's not bad. It's not as bad. It's called I Kissed a Girl. They also have I Kissed a Boy. But I Kissed a Girl, they put a bunch of lesbians together. I love lesbians. It did get weird, but now I know that that's like something that I can only do with my friends. Unfortunately. Or maybe I can make it sub only. Or, you know, because I think some people should have gotten their privileges revoked during that watch. What happened? Someone was like, I could be masturbating to this and you'll never know. And I'm like, well, you just told everyone and that's uncomfortable. Please don't. So now we're taking away our extra explicit content. It wasn't porn per se. It was still a show. It was still a show. But now, because, you know, now nobody gets to have fun. It was a comedy. It was a comedy, yes. Were there naked people in it? Yes. Were they fucking? Yes. But, like, it's a comedy. It's satire. It's art. It's funny. It's supposed to be ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. And now we can't have nice things. We can't have nice things. We're not allowed to have any fun anymore in the Discord. Apparently no fun at all. Oh, I can't believe I missed Jackbox. I want to play Jackbox. I want to play Jackbox with you. I want to play. I cannot wait to play games with you on Saturday. I wish I wasn't working. Then we could play. I could play all the games. I'm sad. I don't have it. Who has it? I also really want Tabletop Simulator so bad. So bad. Chat. Chat, what can I do? What can I do to make you get me Tabletop Simulator? I'm nervous. Boogie, I don't know if Boogie wants to be my friend. I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Making friends in the VTuber community is hard because, like, I know, I'm not saying he's not nice, but I'm like, maybe he just doesn't like me. I think everybody doesn't like me. You don't like me until proven otherwise. That's how it is. That's just how it is. Okay, let's finish this book. And when this is finished, he hates me. You don't need to return to past versions of yourself to satisfy people who aren't ready to see how you've grown. Chosen family is real family. You need to be the one to give yourself permission to become the person that you want to be. There are so many big and hard things happening in the world, and there may be personal hardships we must endure. But it's important to remember that you are not alone, and that it's okay to not be okay. Even when you are struggling, there is undeniable magic that exists within you. At the end of the day, we are all just a bunch of tiny frogs floating through space together, trying to make each other feel a little less alone and our time here a little more special. And that's the end. And that is the end of that book. Thank you all for coming. It's been a while since I've done this ASMR shit. And it was mostly just yapping. I was mostly just yapping, just chatting. But hopefully I was yapping in a soothing way. I'm gonna end it a little bit early because I'm sleepy and I want an ice cream and my back hurt. So let's see who's doing ASMR. I'm always soothing, even when I'm talking about MILF Manor. Even when... Okay, let's see. Who... Oh god. Sorry. The thumbnail for this live right now is like the whole microphone is like in her mouth. Yucky. Yucky. I know. I want someone who's like not that sus. Yeah, she was deep throating that microphone and it was kind of gross. Tomorrow, we're gonna be playing Fortnite. I'll be here. Oh, I accidentally turned on my mic. At the same time, there are multiple women right now, different women, different streams, deep throating their microphones. I'll be shooting the bitches. Shooting the bitches. And then Saturday, I'm going to be playing Call with Friends for Glow because it's her birthday. Birthday! Okay, get ready to raid. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I love you. And I love you. I'll see you soon.